Okay, let's correct something that even the great grandmasters or whatever they are doing, which pisses me off. And the reason is because there is a physics to Wing Chun. And as soon as everybody embraces that concept, and you may already be, then we'll all have better Kung Fu. So what I saw today posted was one of the old masters doing lop-sao. And it looked like this. He punches, I lop, I grab him, he goes to Canada eventually, because that's north from where I am. Sadly, this means he's up other hand. Sadly, this means that I've lopped, I've grabbed, I've turned off. And now he has to wait for me. Wait for it, wait for it. Okay, here goes. I'm going to favor this hand now. That's the, oh, see, and he even took me off. And that is the equivalent of a lop, because he's going to grab me. What will be the proper response? Well, if he were to grab me now and pull me down like I pulled him, then I would use Chung Chi, forward energy, and I would use my DOY YING. Remember DOY YING? We don't get pulled off? Well, don't do it voluntarily. That's what happens. It's all done voluntarily. Man, am I pissed off or what? Okay, so it is. It's being done voluntarily. So when he grabs from my punch, by the way, I'm not just going to run in and punch him. I'm going to actually be, I'm not really punching him. I'm actually kind of going like, where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, here we are. I'm going to come in. That's how we play Chi Sao, and that's how we do actual combat. We don't just go, ha! You know, because we don't know what he's going to do. So if I punch and he lops, he's going to grab and pull like that. I'm going to be here. I don't know whether I'll catch his hand or not, but I'm going to be there. No matter where he pulls me, this is back to DOY YING. I pull him, he's got a punch. I pull him here, where does he go? Pull him there, where does he go? There's no way I can do anything, okay? And this is an extension of DOY YING. So if you do that crappy lop-sao twisting thing, not only do you break the physics, but you show that you never learned DOY YING. That's way, way back in the training. So what I want to see is I punch, he goes to lop. Actually, you punch also so I can show. He punches. Here's where you would normally see lop-sao. Now, if he doesn't go to a bong, I just go like that. Okay, so lop-sao teaches us when there is a grab, and we do it for the practice. When we stop here, by the way, we don't do that in practice either. We stop here. So lop-sao looks like this. That's how we do it in practice. We don't go here and turn off. So don't do that. Now, what do we do? I punch, and he, opposite hand for the lop, and as soon as he touches me, I'm going to go like that. So if he punches, and I go to lop, and I go to pull, and he does this, he's essentially got his elbow in my face anyway, even if I didn't turn off, and that punch is free. I have tied up the hand that I'm supposed to block that punch with, so now I have to do what I also see in these crappy videos, and try and wrestle him this way, across my hands. And this is not wrestling, okay? So don't grease yourself in pig fat before you start to play Wing Chun. So, he punches, I go to do the lop. Instead of grabbing and pulling this way, whether he goes to the bong or not, okay, he did, and look what I did. Here, he went to the bong, I came here, he was good, he didn't support both my hands, so I let it go. I came in and felt this hand to find out what I can do. And I was able to play a little bit and get in here, I could strike him. He might not allow that. But a lop is not a guarantee where he punches and you just grab it and go like that. At least I faced him kind of. As he coming by me, I kept the center line on him. So keep the center line on someone. Then, punch. Here, it's not about you grabbing him down. You want to use forward energy and control him or neutralize him. So he punched, I stopped him. And now, if he was continuing forward, that's fine. That's up to him. If he holds his own, so we have to presume that you're fighting someone who actually has some Kung Fu. And not just a drunk, okay? We have to use the physics. So here, I've got him. I don't take him off over there. Look what happens if I do. I don't grab because it will tie up my hand as well as his hand. Even if I'm just here and I don't turn off, I don't grab and hold him. That's a training exercise. So here we are, And then I try to come in. He crossed the center line, which is great with his pak, and I just go just tap, catch them both with my Wu Sao or my Jut, and then I can strike him. So again, he punches, I grab, I try to come in there. If he doesn't allow that, it's not really a grab. Okay, go ahead, he turns off, and we're back into Chi Sao, and he turned to the side. He went over here, which is good. His center line went there, and I just took it from him. So when he punches, and I come in, I'm going to try and do that. He didn't allow it. We're in Chi Sao. I try and do something different. But we don't punch, lop, turn off like this. And anytime you see it, it should piss you off too. Because it's a little bit upsetting to see like the simplest things in the Wing Chun, like not turning off. And see it in all these videos that are celebrated. Let's celebrate the good Kung Fu, whoever has it. And the ones that have it are following the physics of Wing Chun. If there's no physics of Wing Chun and it's just some kind of Kung Fu, that's not what we're looking for. So also when you see people sparring and they come in and they're like, oh, like all that, you don't need all that speed. Come on in. All you need is to play like an old man who's strong, inflated, has good connections, knows where everything is, and takes the strike. You don't need all that speed, so be a little suspicious of that. Finally, there was a video and they're coming in and they're doing all this kind of stuff. Anytime you see that, that's bad Kung Fu. Come on and get a little rough with me. Oh, okay, that's not what I had. Come on and get a little rough with me. See what happens? I just let him slide like I am a greased pig, and actually some have said that. And I just let him slide, collapsed him, and my fingers are there. Play like an old man. Lose to win. Take away the energy, like take away the power, the force. Instead, stay inflated so you have integrity. There's a big difference between integrity and using excessive force. You can use it. I come in here, I don't like what he's doing. Boom, boom. Okay, I can do that. But let me control it and do it intentionally. Not just because I have enough ability to play the Kung Fu and to find ways to let it go by, you know. All that crap Bruce Lee said about being like water and find the tiniest hole. Well, you don't do that by just using brute strength. You do it by chilling out. So in come the hands. See, he just kind of runs a little bit. I feel him here. I'm expanding. It's not a good position. It's a little bit awkward. But nonetheless, I'm in control and I can strike him with ease. And if we come in and he's trying really hard to keep me from getting in on him, it doesn't matter. I'm in. It's that simple. Follow the principles of the Wing Chun. Learn the physics of the Wing Chun. Please check out my other videos. Please subscribe because people will love me more if I have a lot of subscribers. And click like.